say things, the problem.
Yeah, so even that. So here you're playing a clip where I point out that it's probably just that most of our disagreement is probably semantics, created by his unwillingness to use common language, to say things directly, and to be specific. All right, there was nothing stopping him from being specific in making his accusations. Nothing whatsoever. He chose not to be specific. He always chooses to be to do that because he creates this fucking thing, this fucking goddamn ambiguity that he's made his career on. And here's, so you heard it. You heard me say those words, and you made this asshole video. And I'm supposed to take you seriously? Fuck you.
I think I want to talk through about YouTube, and as much as, you know, I've had a great time on YouTube, you don't certainly stay around on YouTube, I never go away from it. I'm happy with so many relationships I've made on it. I'm really wondering about what kind of environment it is, and I wonder if, and this is probably, I don't know, this is not going to be a popular opinion. Yeah, well, whatever. You always do this stuff. You always blow smoke in one direction, and then you shove your little knife, or however you want to put it. But you always play this sort of game, like, oh yeah, that was a really brilliant observation you had, except you're completely full of shit about that.
No, Gary, you always play this game of, you say on one hand life is meaningless, that we're all just a bunch of animated matter, that we're just desire machines, and that we're all fucked. But then on the other hand, you say, but I care.
Well, I don't even do the I care part, do I? Do I really say, but I care? No, I say there is still something valuable here, okay? The fact that it was created badly has nothing to do with the fact that it has components that have value. You can't see the difference. You can't see that because you claim that there's components that have value, that the system itself can be shit. You know, I mean, it's as obvious as I could say I could have a roller coaster, okay? We put kids on it. The kids have value. The roller coaster could be a piece of shit. I mean, it's not that complicated. There are two separate points being made there, and the fact that you can't see the difference between those 2 points, I mean, it makes you an idiot. I mean, I can claim there's no creator, and at the same time, I can state quite emphatically that there's some value in the creation.
Well, you care about what exactly? Meaninglessness? What's the point of that? You care about...
Again, why aren't you quoting my video about one of these subjects instead of making these ambiguous, loose, reckless, sloppy, nothing commentary on my commentary? I haven't said what you just said I said. That's not a quote from me.
Meaninglessness? You shit on people who care about meaningless things, don't you? You shit on those people on a regular basis. People who buy new cars, the latest fashions, or buy meaningless stuff.
I don't do it on a regular basis, and I do it mostly about people who squander maybe inheritance and a lot of other things, but I don't just sit around waste my time pointing my finger at people and saying you shouldn't have done this or you shouldn't have do that. I talk about addictions, I talk about wasted investments in energy maybe, but come on, again, this isn't this. You're going to argue my philosophy that I've explained in 2,000 videos based on my response video to Professor Anton based on his criticism of YouTube. This is the angle you're going to get there? You can't get there from there, asshole.
You're a hypocrite. And
you're an asshole.
Actually take advantage of this convenient observation that we're a bunch of desire machines.
Convenient observation. I mean, I take advantage of a convenient observation. Well, number one, point out who else is talking about it, and explain how, if it's true that that's what we're fundamentally are, what we're fundamentally designed to be by the genetics, and that we're not really designed to be satisfied, to spend very little time in actual satisfaction, that the design functionality is to keep us dissatisfied most of the time and highly motivated to do in the world. If that's true, it means something, asshole. It's kind of important shit, jackass.
You lump all these drab, depressing observations together and say, it doesn't make sense to me. You whine about not understanding.
I never said it doesn't make sense to me. And now you're going to make some accusation that I whine because I make videos. You're making a whiny video because I made a response video to Professor Anton, so I'll just call you a whiner. You know, the substance, I can say something like 99% of your videos are whiny little puke videos. Because, yeah, you've made, what, six fucking videos. And this is how you're going to start off your YouTube career. This is how you're going to earn your credibility with this kind of bullshit rhetoric. While you whine about somebody whining, fuck you. Make a point or an argument, jackass.
Standing life. You whine about not fitting, about being a circle and a square or whatever. Well, obviously you're not trying hard enough to find an answer.
Well, that part has absolutely nothing to do realistically with the philosophy videos. Again, you can't make these separations, these simple separations between philosophical arguments, contentions about our reality, and what somebody might make in a YouTube video regarding their personal life and personal experience. You can't make distinctions between these two things, and you're going to force them into each other. Fuck you for that, asshole.
So you're not trying hard enough to fit. Do you ever consider putting up a fucking fight? I'm
not going to defend my life to some ghosty asshole with his negative image, alright? You fucking goddamn coward. You're going to come to me with this ghosty bullshit, and you're going to make accusations about how I've lived my fucking life. Fuck you thoroughly, jackass. You have no credibility to be making accusations like that, you stupid, arrogant shit fuck. You think you know what life is? You know how to live life? Fuck you! Let me examine your stupid, fucktarded, idiotic motherfucking shit worth of goddamn crap life.
Consider that there's more to life than fighting about ideas and arguments, that sometimes you have to fight.
Oh yeah, there is. It'd be really stupid if somebody had an argument with Adolf Hitler before, he ruined the world. That would have been just fucking idiotic if somebody would have gone to the trouble to maybe make a counter-argument to that asshole, right? I mean, fuck you. It's probably the most important thing people can do is attempt to motivate each other to change the fucking bad ideas that exist in their stupid, idiotic, moronic, negativized, stupid craniums.
To try to make life mean something?
Again,
no.
I've made a ton of videos. I've made a ton of videos about how fucking critically important it is, how much life does mean something. What I've pointed out is that it wasn't invented with a purpose, and it has no inevitable happily ever after ending. Okay, but there is a fucking huge amount of meaning here in the fucking middle. Alright, it can be total wasteland, or it can be just a bit of mediocrity. Alright, yeah, so we can't have perfect, we can't have splendor in the grass, but we can certainly do better than maggot shit. Shit maggots.
Is one of the points to life. And you said one guy can't make a difference. We need specialists and teams.
Oh, so now switch subjects again. I was talking about how the world has changed. I gave examples. You're not going to do the Thomas Edison thing anymore. You're not going to do the Benjamin Franklin anything anymore. You're not going to do the Renaissance man thing anymore. Okay, unless you're playing in the money markets or something. But every other field of scientific endeavor, any credible field of human accomplishment, is now going to require you to be a specialist. Okay, you're going to know one part of the equation, and it's going to require other people to provide the other parts, because the world has gotten more complicated. The easy inventions have been invented. The hard ones have to be invented now, asshole.
Well, that's what the ivory tower produces. I mean, you rail about the dangers of what you call a Ricky roller coaster society all the time.
Again, this cliché-anizing of hours and hours of video, and you'll sit there and reduce it to this tripe puke that you just spew out. Has nothing to do with my videos or my philosophy. This is a perverse and disgusting interpretation. Fuck you. Quote me or go to fucking hell.
The fact is, if you go to the ivory tower, you've got a much better chance of surviving in the real world. Not the world.
Well, again, where in my video I said nothing against there being I've made whole channels devoted to putting education and information online. I have nothing against mathematics, chemistry, physics, biology. I have nothing against the sciences, but don't tell me that these elitist fucktards doing this social politics crap in university have any fucking credibility, because they don't.